Hey everybody, it's Pastor Austin. I just want to share a few words with you all as we begin this brand new series at Hosanna called So Are We, a series on loneliness. So I think as many if not all of you know that my family and I, we moved here to Mankato, Minnesota from Michigan. Probably tired of me talking about it now. About, a few months ago, we arrived to Minnesota at the end of January. We were in our new house in Mankato at the end of February. It's been a really good transition for us so far, but a challenge or a fear we definitely had as we moved from Michigan to Minnesota was friendships and was relationships. We were moving to a brand new place where we really didn't know anybody. I was super excited to get the call to Hosanna to work at this vibrant, this active, this healthy church that was growing. But still, we're uprooting our family from a place that we learned to call home. And how hard would it be for myself, for my wife, for my two boys? How hard would it be for us to find friends, to be in relationship with other people? But God's been teaching me some really cool lessons as we've been here at Hosanna. The first one is that we're not the only one, I think, who experiences fears of loneliness or being isolated, being disconnected from other people. I've had a number of people come up to me and my family before and after worship and talking about how, like us, they didn't grow up in Mankato. They're still new to this area. They maybe grew up in the Twin Cities and moved down here. We've even had some people who said that, like us, they moved from out of state, transplanted here to Mankato. That's been a really cool lesson, God teaching us that, you're not the only ones who have this fear. You're not the only ones who feel alone. And another thing God's teaching me too is that, He is a God of good conversations. He wants us to have good conversations with Him, as we talked about in our last series. So this is something I've been praying about. Praying, God, help my family, help myself to have deep, rooted, intimate relationships with other people, the people we work with, and even the people, the disciples who come here to worship at Hosanna. And what's really cool about that is I can already see God starting to answer that prayer. And not only that, not only am I waiting for people to come up and introduce themselves and invite my family and I over to dinner, I think God's teaching us that we need to be pretty proactive with that too. And if you invite someone out for coffee or if you invite someone over for dinner, I think chances are that they're probably going to say yes. So as we begin this series, really excited to talk about these things. Again, those very simple takeaways. All of us, no matter if you've lived here just a few months of your whole life, no matter who we are, we're going to experience times of loneliness and isolation. But the good news is we can pray about this, and I really believe that this is a prayer that God will answer. He loves to answer. He wants us all to be in connection with one another. I pray that this series is a blessing to you in your life, as I hope you will go out and be a blessing to others. God be with you.